Again students, today we are going to discuss Unit 2 Money and Banking chapter. Part 2 video is this. Money supply and measures of money supply. Money supply is the volume of money held by the public at a point of time in an economy. Is referred to as money supply. Money supply is a stock concept. So what and all? Money in circulation, that is with the public, that is known as what? Money supply. So measures of money supply. On the recommendation of the second working group on money supply, the RBI presented 4 measures of money supply in its 1977 issues of RBI bulletin, namely M1, M2, M3 and M4. So these are the definition given for money supply by the RBI. So let's see. Measures of M1 include, so we are going to see each and every parts, that is M1, M2, M3, M4. So what and all concept that it has, that we are going to see. So first M1, measures of M1 include the measures that is currency notes and coins with the public, excluding cash in hand of all commercial banks. So the what and all currency that is held with the public, that is known as what? Currency notes and coins held with the public. So B part, the demand deposits of all commercial banks and cooperative banks, excluding interbank deposits, that is DD. So where demand deposits are those deposits which can be withdrawn by the depositor at any time by means of check. So no interest is paid on such deposits. So it's what are the demand deposits? The money that is held with the public. So as savings, which and all amount that we are depositing in the bank, that is known as what? Demand deposit. So whenever we want, we can take the money from the bank. So that is known as demand deposits. So other deposits with RBI is OD. So these are the concept that we are going to study under M1. So M1 is denoted as M1 equal to C plus DD plus OD. So here C is currency notes and coins with the public. DD is the demand deposits and OD is the other deposits with the RBI. So where other deposits are the deposits held by the RBI of all economic units except the government and the banks. So OD includes demand deposits of semi-government public financial institutions like IDBI, IFCI, etc. So foreign central banks and governments and international monetary funds, the World Bank, etc. So these are the RBI, which RBI has certain deposits with the World Bank or the foreign central banks and governments. So these also comes under the calculation of MI. So it's known as what? OD. OD is the said things. That is, OD includes demand deposits of semi-government public financial institutions like IDBI, IFCI, etc. and foreign, that is foreign central banks and governments and the international monetary funds and the World Bank. So measures of M2. So which and all concepts comes under M2? The what and all concept M1 has, the same concept will be included in M2 also. That is C plus DD plus OD. And one more thing is included is post office saving deposits. So which and all amount has been deposited as savings in the post office are also taken into consideration in M2 measure. So next is M3. M3 is the same as the previous one. M1 is already included and time deposits of all commercial banks and cooperative banks. So where time deposits means what? Time deposits are the deposits that cannot be withdrawn before the expiry of a stipulated time for which deposits are made. So it's also known as what? Fixed deposits. So for example, one of the example of time deposits is fixed deposits. So hope you understood. So next measure is M4. So M4 includes M3, total deposits with the post office savings organization excluding national savings certificates and high powered money High powered money is the money produced by the RBI and the government. It consists of two things, that is currency held by the public and cash reserves with the banks. So as such we can say that high powered money means how much amount RBI has released, that is known as what, high powered money. It may have a certain calculation, so that is known as what, high powered money. So M4 includes M3 and the total, it is also known as broader concept. So it includes M3, total deposits with the post office savings organization, and high powered money. So let's see what is high powered money. Sometimes it may be asked for 1 mark. So high powered money is the total liability of the monetary authority of the country. So this is also called as monetary base and is created by the RBI. So high powered money includes currency, notes and coins, deposits with the government, and reserves of commercial banks with the RBI. So we can say that it's a sum up of the cash, or high powered money is H equal to C plus R. So H is high powered money and C is currency and R is cash reserves of the commercial banks. Liquidity trap. The price of bond has a inverse relationship with the market interest rate. So if the interest rate is very high and people expect it to fall in future, then the bond prices will rise, being inversely related to the interest rate. So in order to gain future capital gains, people will purchase bonds when interest rate is low, and people will sell their bonds and convert their bonds into cash. So when the interest rate is high, people withhold the bonds with them, and when the circumstances changes, they will sell in the market. So the asset is holded for some time. So economists call it a situation of liquidity trap, because expansion in money supply gets trapped in the sphere of liquidity trap. So that's known as what, liquidity trap. So sometimes 1 mark question may be asked. So thank you students. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Thank you.